Today we're going to be talking about exponents. The first thing that you're going to do is identify the base number and then what the exponent might be. The exponent is going to be the little number that appears next to the base number. The 2 in this case is going to be the base number. The 4 is going to be your exponent. You can follow these rules in order to determine the end product. So you first find the base number, determine the exponent, and then multiply the base number by itself, the amount of the exponent. An example would be 5 to the third power. I know that my base number is going to be 5, my exponent is going to be 3, and then I need to multiply the base number by itself, the amount of exponents. So that means 5 times 5 times 5. You first do 5 times 5 and you get 25. You then take 25 and multiply it by 5, and that's going to equal 125. So your final answer for 5 to the third power is 125. Let's practice these. The base number is going to be 2. Your exponent is going to be the smaller number, which is 3 in this case. For the bottom one, you have 5 as your base number, and then your exponent is going to be your little number, which is 4. Now for each one of these, if I was going to write it out, I would use the base number, and I'd have 2 times 2 times 2. I'm multiplying 2 by itself 3 different times because there's 3 2's. For the bottom one, I would have 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. I'm multiplying 5 by itself 4 different times. Let's use these examples. Number 1, I have a 3, which is my base number, and I have a 2, which is my exponent, which means I multiply 3 times 3. And I know that that is going to be 9. Number 2, I have 2 as my base number, and I multiply it by itself 4 times. So setting up the problem would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And I know that 2 times 2 is going to be 4, and 4 times 2 is going to be 8, and 8 times 2 is going to be 16 as my final answer. For this one, I have 9 to the 5th power, so I have 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. You can go ahead and you should know that 9 times 9 is going to be 81. You then have to multiply that by 9, which equals 729. You then take 729 and multiply it by 9, and you get 6,561. Cross off that 9 and move to the last one. And you multiply 6,561 by 9, and your final answer would be 59,049. So 9 to the 5th power actually equals 59,049. By first identifying the base number and then the exponent, you can successfully multiply the base number the amount of times that the exponent lets you know.